Welcome back. I have Tiffany Wright from the City of Bowie. She is the watershed manager. She's going to talk to us about some great ways that we can do good in our community and go green. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. So a couple weeks ago, I found that you all were doing a program in the City of Bowie streams, cleaning that up. How did that go?
Very well. We had 171 people. We had 4 sites, and we worked about 4 or 5 miles of stream and pulled out a couple tons of trash and recycling.
Wow. What did you do with all that stuff? Well, not you, but the city.
The city takes it to the landfill, and they recycle.
Wow, a couple of tons. That's amazing. That's great. Yeah. Okay, so I know you had, what we're doing today is talking about going green and doing better, living well. Tell me how we can, as residents of Bowie, be proactive when it comes to going green within our households.
Sure. Okay, I just want to show everyone we have this self-certification that each household can do, and in it there are a couple of hundred questions and different things you can do. Things like have compact fluorescent light bulbs in your house, turn down the high hot water heater settings.
And you mentioned that there was a temperature or so.
Yeah, they're usually set kind of high. You can turn it down, 4 or 5 degrees depending on what you're comfortable with. And I've turned mine down, and it's not a big difference. You'd be surprised. It doesn't make that big of a difference. Other things you can do outside, you could plant, say, native trees and native plants. They tend to require less water once they're established.
That's something new to me. I was not aware of that, so I'm going to try to, now that all of my annuals have died on me, they're not coming back next season. I don't have a green thumb. I'm going to look into that.
I don't either. Yeah, but no, I mean, they're resistant to a lot of the things that are kind of native to this area, droughts and things, because they're made for the atmospheric conditions that we have here. So.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see. Things that we have with the city, well, like you mentioned, the stream cleanup, and we have giveaways for our participants. This year we had a tote bag that has the green Bowie logo, and it says Stream Team Volunteer, and we also gave a drinking water bottle. And it's we tend to find a lot of plastic bags from grocery stores and things, and bottles and drink containers, so it seemed to make sense to appreciate our volunteers by giving them those.
Right. Yeah. We talked about how people can do better with recycling. I learned something today. I did not know that I could, in my blue barrel, and recycle day in my neighborhood is on Tuesdays. I did not know that I could put paper in there.
You can put so many things in there. It's a little ridiculous. I mean, there aren't that many things that you can't recycle anymore. Computers, all types of electronics, those can't go in the bin, but you can recycle those at Target. The city will often sponsor, usually in the spring, an electronics recycling event, as well as a paper shredding event, which is nice. Folks can bring their secure documents and have them shredded.
Yeah,
right. And then Prince George's County has a collection site at their landfill up in Upper Marlboro. That you can recycle those, but you can put paper, glass, bottles, plastic, yogurt containers. A lot of like the plastic food storage containers now are recyclable. There's a big list of things that can be recycled, and all in one container. You don't have to separate anymore.
That makes it very convenient. There's no excuse.
There's not
to not recycle.
There's not.
How do you think the residents in Bowie are doing as far as recycling goes in comparison to other towns, perhaps?
We're doing okay. We have, I guess, about a 30% recycle rate. There are other communities that have higher, recycle rates in the 40–50% range. But I think with the single stream that started, I guess, about a year ago, I think it's going to be a lot easier for people to recycle.
And so the single stream, which I just learned what that meant too, that meant that you had to break everything down.
Well, the single stream is you don't.
You don't. Okay.
It used to be separated. You had to separate.
At one point, and now you don't.
Correct.
Look how easy they're making it. Okay, this is my PSA. Do I have the camera? Everybody in Bowie should be recycling. There's no reason why we're not doing this for our neighborhoods, for our children. Let's get our recycle rate up to 60%.
That would be awesome.
Let's be front runners, right?
That would be awesome. That would be great.
We can do that. I think so.
Yeah.
I'm kind of I'm going to be honest. I didn't start recycling till sometime like early last year. I didn't have a bin.
But you recycle.
Yes.
And that's the other important thing I want to note is you don't actually have to have one of those blue bins. You can put any like an old trash can or any kind of container, as long as it says recycle on it. You can have any kind of container that you have handy. So if your blue bin is full and you have, you know, a trash can, just slap recycle on it, and they'll pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. I want to thank you so much for coming here and sharing with me some of these ideas. I want our residents to do better with taking care of themselves and the environment, because we'll be gone, but hopefully this world will still be here.
It will.
Right? Well, again, thank you, Miss Tiffany Wright.
Sure.
If they have any questions, if they want to contact you, I'm going to leave your email address for them to get in touch with you, if that's okay with you.
Sure, and our website, which is cityofbowie.org/greenbowie.
Green Bowie. And they have more tips and help with going green.
And all the recycling information that folks need is on that webpage too.
No excuses, people. No excuses. Everybody should be recycling. Today. Thank you very much.
I wouldn't mind someone to hold me. Yeah. Out on the road alone, but not lonely. I'm cool with flying solo, wouldn't mind someone to hold me. I know why God has placed me here, I'm focused on my mission. Taking a break for romance seems to be the best decision. Nah, something is missing. Nah, maybe I'm tripping. Every time I give my heart, I find myself slipping. Won't happen again. Taking a break from men, I gotta save the future. Forget a boyfriend. My biggest